Hi everybody, my name is Barry Schwartz and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, October 9th, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at seroundtable.com. First up, if you want to catch up on all the September webmaster, Google specifically webmaster SEO news, I have a report that I posted on the 5th. I do this every month, so this way if you miss a lot of stuff or you're on vacation or whatever, you get the news there. Obviously a lot of things going on around fluctuations in September, lots of potential updates around Panda 4.2. Hopefully coming up soon is the Penguin update. Google released the app indexing API, ranking boost, as well as hinted that structured data will come in, and made changes to the first click free program, removed the Google News 3-digit rule, told publishers not to remove their authorship, and also warned Google warned about having repeated offenses that it might lead to more serious damage in the search results. So this week, Google announced a new algorithm, a search ranking algorithm, specifically designed to remove hacked sites. Google said it's going to impact about 5% of the search queries, and Google said that this basically means that they're going to go ahead and aggressively target hacked spam in order to protect users and webmasters. And this is going to impact about 5% of the queries. And so forth. So they said instead of seeing 10 results, you might go ahead and see fewer results because of just removing the stuff, and Google hopes to improve this over time. On that topic, yesterday at PubCon, Gary from Google basically said, this is what I wasn't there myself, this is what I saw on Twitter from Jennifer Slegg, who does report stuff pretty well, that the hacked sites query algorithm only impacts spammy queries. It doesn't impact normal queries. I find it a little bit odd. I hope to get official clarification from Google on that. But it's basically saying that this algorithm only impacts spammy queries, not normal queries, which seems a bit odd to me. Ongoing chatter in the webmaster forums around Google updates. Definitely things going on in the search results. Around that, we see both Black Hat forums as well as normal webmaster forums talking about it. It's hard to say if it's Panda or if it's the hacked sites algorithm, or maybe something related to Phantom or something else. But if I had to guess, maybe it's Panda. I'm not exactly sure. Also, we saw some chatter, and I actually looked up a lot of sites to see if there's actually changes in Bing search. And there seems to be something going on with Bing search, at least in the past few days. I did look at several sites and I saw between 10 to 75% drops or increases in traffic with Bing over week-to-week date. And Dwayne Forrester from Bing said he cannot confirm it yet, but hopefully he'll look into it. He hasn't yet, and get back to us on it. Google said, and I really probably should mention this, but there's a lot of things going out there that Google said that Panda 4.2 is being manually pushed in intervals over and over and over again. That's not true. It's not happening. It was a misunderstanding. Panda was pushed 4.2 on July using a press the button type of feature as a manual push, and then everything else after that it's rolling out slowly, and that's all automated. So Google clarified that that's not the case. It's actually automated. But it was pushed manually, but after that the slow rollout is all automatic. There's a lot of confusion around this, so hopefully that explains it. Obviously take a look at that, and you can read more about that topic if you are confused. Google said, or Gary said from Google, basically not to remove content to fix your Panda issues, but to improve your content. Removing content is definitely something that he generally wouldn't recommend. He said improve the content. But if you are going to remove content, Gary said it's best to use the no index as opposed to using 404s. You can use both, I guess, if you wanted to. But Gary said when you block thin content or bad content, try to use the no index over the 404s. Gary also said that it's not a great idea to build a website based off of public data. Because there's lots of websites that have that public data. Obviously, Google's answering queries with public data. How tall is the Empire State Building, stuff like that. Google has answers for it, and they show those answers in the search results. So it's not a great idea to make a website based on public data, because the query, the answer, is already in Google's database. Google basically confirmed and said that you should not remove authorship if you haven't, because they'd use rel author if more people were using it. So we talked about this the other week, that you should keep your rel authorship on the page. I found that very weird, but Gary again said that you should keep it, and if more people use it, they'll start to use it themselves. Gary also said that if scrapers are outranking your website, then that probably means your website has search quality issues that it needs to address. I always see this to be the case. You get site hits by Panda or Penguin, people are taking your content, they can outrank you very easily, even though you're the original source. But the reason for that, Gary from Google said, it probably has to do with your own website having search quality issues. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong. I'm not going to say, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, I still have a pretty bad cold. Google's big news this week is that they launched the Google Accelerated Mobile Pages project, AMP, which they call, which basically makes your web pages load really, really fast, mostly aimed at the publishing world. They built a whole new framework, so for publishers to really get this going, they probably need to create a separate website, feeding content to that separate website, which will make your website really fast and load really, really well. It's built on very lightweight web pages, and a lot of support for Twitter, Pinterest, WordPress, Chartbeat, Adobe Analytics, LinkedIn, and a bunch of others. It's pretty very quick in terms of how it works. So this is how it looks. If you take a look over here, it's very quick and loads very fast. Of course, this might not align with all publishers' interest in terms of ads and speed and sharing and all that other stuff, because it's very, very, very lightweight. But we'll see if it catches on. Google's testing a new label in the mobile search result, a live label for calling out live coverage. Let me show you a picture of it if it loads. Basically, this was found from Bryson when he was testing some mobile stuff. Let's see if I get it to load. Sometimes the iPad hangs up. There it goes. So you can see over here, this live label, it's red. It calls out live coverage about something going on in the news world. So that's something that Google's definitely testing now, and we'll see if it goes live in the near future. Google AdWords has added quick links to access the search terms report as well as the negative keyword report. You can access that on this keyword report, keywords tab over here. So you have access to negative keywords and search terms report. From there, Google AdWords also came out with a new report that basically shows you products that you could sell, that you might be able to sell, that you're not selling. It's Google AdWords Shopping Assortment report, and basically the goal is to basically say these are products that you're not selling that you might want to sell, that you might be able to make money off of based on what you're currently selling, which is a cool report. Google AdWords added a new ad customizer extension specifically based on user location, so you can actually use that to customize your ads to show more customized ads to users based on where they're located. And finally, Google AdSense has sped up the process for signing up for AdSense, meaning you can sign up and immediately have access to your AdSense account. You can go ahead and configure your ads, embed them on your website, and once AdSense approves you, then your ads will immediately show up. But you actually have now access directly to your AdSense account. You will start earning money until they approve you, but you can actually start adding ad code to your website immediately, which is changed how they used to do it. Anyway, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz, and this is search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at SERoundtable.com over the past week. Again, today is Friday, October 9th. Everyone have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next. Bye.